And there's another question. What does history mean to you?
What does
History mean to you personally?
history means a lot to me because I was talking about the Union. I walked in, you heard of Adam Clayton Powell? You heard of A. Philip Randolph? You heard of Cleveland Robinson? You heard of Whitney Young? You've heard of, I'm trying to think so many of names that I walk with. I was on the March on Washington, and then I went on the train, the Freedom Train, and it's so many things that I have done that right now, you know, I'm not senile or nothing, but it seems to be coming. But I'm not wishing it on myself because I do have a friend. Because right now I'm trying to think a lot of things that I did and tell you. And I have a.
I know what that is. Oh, you want to describe what the Freedom Train is exactly?
Oh, the Freedom Train? Well, during that time, the Freedom Train, we took the Freedom Train down to Washington, D.C. And I can tell you, Ella Fitzgerald, Sarah Vaughan was on that train. Who else was on that train? And all Union, not all Union people, we were going down for the march, not the March on Washington, because the March on Washington came after the Freedom Train. And we went down there to protest. And that's what I still do. I go around now. I was going to Washington the other day, but by me on a walker, it's not too good for me to be in a big crowd no more. You know, but I just encourage you young people, and I'm going to get out there, going next week, I'm going to tell my assemblywoman, let me, and then there's another lady live here in the building, and do some, start registration out there in the park.
For the midterms.
And talk to these young people, because they heard a lot of them say, what do we have to vote for? We don't have nothing to vote for. They have a lot to vote for. If they don't vote, they won't have nothing. But I love the Bronx.
So, what kept you in the Bronx all these years?
What kept me in the Bronx? Well, I had planned to go back to Wilmington, North Carolina, because I left a boyfriend down there. But after I got to New York and met a lot of friends, and so I decided that I would stay after I got a job. And it's been wonderful for me ever since. I won't complain. I won't complain. That song said you had some good days and bad days, but all your good days cover your bad days. I won't complain.
So, what benefits have came from living in the Bronx for you?
What benefits?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've gotten a lot of benefits by even living here in this building. Mm-hmm. I've been here 19 years.
Wow.
And I was very active in the building. In fact, before they started the dining room here, I used to come down and help the lady in the office. And when we went on trips, I used to encourage people to come and go on our trips. So I was a very, very good person here. But now that I don't call myself handicapped, but I can't move as I used to, because I love to dance. I won the senior citizen dance contest in '93 of all the seniors in the Bronx,
Wow.
Long Island, in Staten Island, in Brooklyn. And I won the prize. That was 1993, before at the World Trade Center. The World Trade Center was, they had explosion there in 9/11, but 93 they had a little one
Right, yeah,
too.
in the basement.
So I was there before. So in 93, you remember 93?
A little bit, yeah.
Huh?
Sure.
You know,
Yeah.
a little bit, yeah. Uh-huh.
I was in Los Angeles.
See what?
I was in Los Angeles.
Oh,
in
you was in,
93.
oh, so you wouldn't know too much about that.
Not the senior citizens dancing contest.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Oh, yes. Oh, as you say, I thought I was the best dancer. Well, you know what? Before I left Wilmington, North Carolina, I lived near the USO, and they used to come and get us from the USO and take us to Camp Lejeune, where the soldiers in Camp David, so the Marines in Camp Lejeune, and used to take us, and we used to entertain the soldiers and the Marines. This back there. And I met a lot of nice people, and still, I think one of the guys, he's still around, but he's ailing. But not many of us alive now. And I love to play bed whist. You don't know about bed whist.
No, I don't. What is a significant event that you lived through? So,
What?
like, what is an important part of history that you lived through?
I'm living through this one now. This is history. I'm living through this one now, and hope I'll make it. I'm going to make 100. I'm 90, soon be 91. And I'm living through this history. He's trying to take our democracy from us. Your president, not mine. Trying to take our democracy from us, but we're not going to let him. Right?
I agree. We're going to keep our own democracy.
Right. That's right. Now, what else you want to know?
I don't have any more questions.
I don't know.
You seem very curious.
You were around in the 40s, like the Second World War.
Big part?
Start with Mr. Hitler in the Second World War.
Hitler?
Did I have any? Were you aware of that happening?
With Hitler?
Yeah.
I heard about Hitler, but I never came in contact with him. But if you want to talk about Hitler, we got a Hitler right here.
Uh-huh.
You got that on tape?
Yes, we do.
Uh-huh.
As a matter of fact.
I'm sorry. But cutting all jokes aside, I'm thinking about you young people, so you can have a good life. Like I said, my parents didn't have much, but I could always take kids around to my house, and I still do the same thing. I was raised like that. But I know we had to be home by 5:30, and my mother was a homemaker, so we could take the kids to our house long as we were home, and my mother cooked a lot of food. And that's the reason I guess I grew up loving people. Love. That word love. Love hides a multitude of faults.